My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer.
You still gotta get those kegs.
Come at me, you old bitch.
Eat this damn city.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventures, where my name's Michael.
And my name's Anthony. And we're gonna tell you a
story.
Isn't that awesome?
Nice and synced up there. Anthony.
That was pretty good.
How's it
Michael, it's going good. You won't believe what happened last week. I
probably won't.
finished school forever. I am done.
Finally.
And since we started this
have been
podcast,
finalized.
and since this whole time during the podcast, I've been a student, and now I'm done. And you know what that means? I got nothing else to do other than just do this show and bring free, fun, entertaining content for our fabulous listeners. So thank you
Free
very
for
much,
now.
everybody.
Free for now.
Free for
Eventually,
now.
we'll charge by the minute.
Yeah.
You're listening.
Michael, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Busy weekend. Went to the Guthrie. Got to see
Cool.
Christmas Carol. Love that
That's
show.
fun.
That was my fourth time seeing it.
Loser.
It's like, I love it so much.
Yeah,
I'm such a theater.
that's
loser
awesome.
Ass.
That's awesome. You're such a loser.
I know.
Happy for you.
Thanks. Such mixed signals. Yeah, other than that, I'm not ready to jump back into work, but we're gonna have to do it. So
That's fair. You work so hard all the time, Michael.
I
Working
try
so hard
not to, and it's just nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it other than to just keep working.
Yeah.
Well, not working hard.
I know. Well,
Anyways.
anyway, Anthony, tell them what we do on this show.
Michael, I'm so glad you asked. On this show, we tell fun stories, improv stories, where Michael knows what the premise is, but I don't know what we're doing this week. And maybe next time you hear the show, if you listen to another one, I'll tell a story, and Michael has no clue what's going on. So we come up with characters and have fun on this here production, and that's pretty much what we do. So, yeah.
Wonderfully put. I don't think I could have said it better myself. Well, Anthony, I think our listeners are ripping their hair out, pulling their chairs out.
I think they're sick and tired of listening to us talk right now. I think they need some really cool character work. What do you think, Michael?
I think it's time that we listen to them say, Tell me a story.
Exactly. Just as synced up, we got to tell them a story.
All right, Anthony. So your character
is
Barnabas Clementine.
My name is Barnabas Clementine. Okay, I could work with that.
You are a stoic, charming, and brave adventurer.
Why, certainly. You should have given me a real character, because that's pretty much me. I'm a stoic, charming, and brave adventurer.
You have traveled far and wide across many incredible lands.
Far and wide.
You've saved countless people, slayed many evil beasts, and wooed many a maiden.
Oh, yes, I have.
All in a day's work for our noble adventurer.
Okay, all right.
You did, however, hire a traveling bard to sing of your glory alongside you, and you quickly grew tired of him. But getting rid of him would require a lot of paperwork, and you won't get your deposit back, and it's honestly more trouble than it's worth, so you may as well keep him around.
Oh, perfect.
So you're a brave adventurer with a bit of a thorn in your side.
Gotcha, okay.
And my character, Tribblesby Bum.
Tribblesby Bum.
I am the traveling bard for the great Barnabas Clementine.
That's me.
I rhyme, I sing, and I shout your praise to ensure that you get what was worth your pay.
So you're like a following mariachi band, pretty much, like those pranks you ever seen?
Yeah,
a little bit. Pay to follow their boss around with a mariachi band. That's you.
I kind of narrate what you do.
That's true. Okay.
But I do it all the time, and you kind of get to,
Gotcha. Okay, perfect.
a little bit. I may be annoying or troublesome, see, but where would you be if not for Tribblesby? So,
Got you. Okay.
so we start our merry adventure, heading in. We're stopping in a village to the local inn. It's late at night, and we're trying to find a place to rest our heads. Well, look, Barnabas, an inn over there. Perhaps they will give us a bed and try to sell us some wares.
Well, Tribblesby, I do appreciate you stating the obvious here, but why don't you let me do the talking when we go into the inn, okay? Because last time we tried to go into the inn, do you remember what happened?
I do recall, for it has left me not. Who would Tribblesby be if he so often forgot?
Well, very well put. But yeah, once again, just let me do the talking here. And if I need you, I'll give you a holler. But please don't wander and let me be a scholar.
I'll only say what I must and will say no more. For you will get what you bargained for.
Okay, Tribblesby, please. Sounds good, but I really don't need your help here. So let's just kind of walk on in and let's see what happens.
So we head on into the inn. There's a few stragglers here and there, but it's pretty late at night. Hey, can I help out you fellas?
Yes.
Got some beds if you need a place to rest your head. Got some ale if you need a drink.
Well, I do believe you might have recognized me based off of my amazing posters all around, but my name is Barnabas Clementine, and myself and my colleague here, Tribbleby, we are looking for rooms, separate, of course, would be optimal. But first off, I think...
Stand on your feet, you shriveling shrew!
Tribblesby, please, just
Do you not
just chill
know who your ale is to be brewed?
Tribbleby, please, just let the fine man do his job here, and I will work this out. So yes, sir. If I could just get around on the house, that would be great. Mostly because of how much I saved this village last week.
Oh yes, of
Kind of
course.
owe me. Yes.
I knew you looked familiar, and absolutely, it's
Oh
on the
yes.
house.
Why, thank
As
you very
it
much.
should be, you lowly bartender. If it weren't for my boss here, I'd sever your member.
Tribbleby.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, don't mind him, sir. It's one of those things. I really just needed somebody to sing my praises for just a period of time, and my deposit is just, it couldn't be.
Clementine came hither and saved all your asses. The least you could do is pour us some glasses.
Well, let me tell you, Tribbleby, I do like I said, I do appreciate all that you're trying to do here, but let me do the talking because you are just so fantastic, and not I'm not just saying that, but it's really just, why don't you just sit down?
Yeah, if you could keep your friend in line, please. It's
Bartender, don't tell me what to do, okay? Tribbleby, I need...
How dare you speak against Barnabas so? I'll string you by your feet and call your mother a hoe.
Tribbleby, thank you very much. Anyways, sit down, and I will get this drink stuff situated.
Yeah. Why don't you take a seat, pal, and let us
Hey,
figure
bartender,
this out here.
bartender, bartender.
What?
I need you to slow your roll here, okay? Tribbleby, please sit down. He's my idiot, okay?
I'm getting quite steamed. You wouldn't like that. I don't turn green, but I will hit you with a bat.
Triple B, what the fuck does that even
So
mean? Sit down.
you're
Sit your ass
threatening
down.
me. All right, look, you saved our village before, and we do appreciate it. But if you could
Yes,
get this
you should.
situation, we don't want any rabble around here. We don't want any trouble. If you could
Okay.
get this situation just figured out, and that would be
What?
really nice. We can be on our way.
Okay, good to know. All right, thank you very much. So round on the house, that'd be great. Just pour those drinks.
All right.
And turn over to Triple B. Triple B, I need you to be honest with me here. What is your sole purpose on this journey?
My sole purpose is to sing far and wide, to ensure that all know who you truly are inside. You're noble, you're brave, you're mighty, and yet a soft heart is bestowed inside of your chest. And so all of those who raise swords in your name, and all of the maidens who will do anything but maim, if you catch my drift.
So, Triple
will
B,
come
Triple B,
to
please.
you
Okay,
and bow
so
at your feet.
this is quite really why I want.
I'm only here to say, isn't that neat?
So thank you very much for that anecdote. Triple B, can we kind of go over our contract, our stated contract? Because
Sure, yeah.
I'm considering. So, how much for a severance fee are we looking at? So, hypothetically speaking, of course, not saying that you would be, but
we don't necessarily do a severance free. So you would have to contact the administration office and then work out a way to kind of cancel your agreement there. But you would have to finish out the current period before you would be able to basically cancel my services. So you could cancel them, but you'd still have them until the next pay period, which since next week's a holiday, so that kind of pushes it back to, and I would just contact administration. But
this is all hypothetical. Triple B. The
Right,
real question, the real question here is, what do I need you for anymore? I've already saved the kingdom. I've already slain all the dragons. I've saved the maidens, but I feel like I'm more of a lone wolf type. What are the chances I could get my deposit back? Hypothetically speaking, of course. If
you spoke and they came, the wolves are near, and we look outside to see a traveler coming by getting attacked by wolves.
Oh, this is no challenge for Barnabas Clementine, the Orange Rotund Knight of the West. So
Barnabas,
Triple B, you can just kind of hang out here. I'm gonna take care of that over there.
Sure, okay.
All right.
All gather around to watch Barnabas Clementine attack all the wolves. Fight them in no time.
Drink that, bitch, literally, and that other bitch, literally, and male dog, fuck you. And I'm god slapping these things.
And after a long journey, Barnabas Clementine,
I helicopter and stab it into the last wolf.
Defeats the wolves and saves the traveler.
Ugh. All in a good day's work.
You saved me. Oh my god, thank you. Saved my. You saved.
Let me
look
tell
like
you. No, you go first. You go first. No, you go first. It's, the honor's all mine.
Of course. Well, you look like a traveler, and you look like you know how to handle yourself. Could I these roads are known to be a bit treacherous. Could I hire you to escort me where I'm heading? I'm heading to the Great Bathhouse, and would like somebody to ensure that I get there safely. It's very important that I do.
When it comes to escorts, usually I'm the one who hires them, but
we'd be honored to go and bathe with some friends over
Triple
at
B,
the
please.
Bathhouse. The fun will never
Triple
end.
B, I swear, please.
Oh, I got this.
Sir. It's just today is it's Thursday. It's a full moon in addition. But most importantly, we're looking close to the next leap year, and I think my schedule's pretty booked. I'm not entirely sure.
We'd be happy to go, is what he's trying to say. He hired
Okay.
me because he doesn't always know the way.
Well, I guess we're going. Tribbleby, once again, financially speaking, hypothetically speaking, of course, what are the possibilities of getting some of my deposit back if hypothetically something were to happen to you on
Well,
the trip?
we don't do refunds on the deposit. That was non-refundable when you
Okay,
when you
that's
signed the
right.
contract initially.
Yep,
And like
I
I
knew
said,
that.
I mean,
I did know that.
it's just
but-
a matter of contacting administration and working things out with them. Like I
Okay,
don't work on
sounds
that
good.
side of things. I'm just kind of here to entertain and to make your load easier, honestly. And I mean, and if you're dissatisfied with your current package, we can certainly we have other offers and adjustments to what I can do. I can dance more. I could sing more. I
Fuck, I
could
used to be able to whistle back in the day.
I
And I call over a little carrier pigeon.
yeah, so
Carrier
you know
pigeon comes with a little piece of paper.
it'll take 3 to 5 business days to get to them, and then 3 to 5 business days well, more like I'd say 5 to 7 business days for them to write up a response, get it notarized, send it back, and then they'd have to and that would just be confirmation that they got your
Yeah, I take a little written
request, and
post
then they
it
have to
and I put it into my little carrier pigeon and I go, and then the little bird goes, and I go, okay, sounds good, thanks so much, and he flies away.
Yep. So basically, you'll at least hear from them within a month.
Oh well, perfect. That's
So
yeah. Well, no mind. I was just writing to my mother previously with that carrier pigeon. So don't
Sure,
no
sure,
worries. This is all
sure.
hypothetical.
Of course, no, I
I'm really
can't
just looking into
imagine
the
you
new
ever
year.
wanting to get rid of me. No,
Just looking into the new year, trying to get my budget situated. So yeah, that sounds great. Anyways,
But Barnabas, we've been having so much fun trying to behave, but I say let us release ourselves and let us go bathe.
sounds great. Okay. I've got no control over my life anymore.
The traveler just sat and watched that conversation so uncomfortably. Yeah, I guess if you guys are good to go, we can hop. Thanks again. We can get going.
Sure. Yeah.
So after a long journey, we make our way to the bathhouse. Oh, this is the life, Barnabas. Clementine, so
Ugh.
how deep do you think this water might go?
Well, I don't mean to brag, but my 12-stone dong is certainly getting aroused. And he walks into the bath, rips off, and the most glorious 6-pack ever just is revealed, and he hops into
And a swangin' hog.
just chilling in the bathhouse. It's all part of the routine. That ketogenic diet certainly does wonders. Traveler, you ever heard of a ketogenic diet? It's one of those new things that people are super into these days.
I have. I haven't gotten into it. It just is I haven't gotten into it either, but I've heard of it, yes. Barnabas Clementine must be looking his best. And Tribbleby, me, sitting beside him, you see, is not something that I'd like to take too lightly. So I must
Tribbleby
look
quite
weak.
certainly is overstating his
And
experience.
not at my peak.
So.
Yeah, does he rhyme like all the time? It's
one of those things. I believe me, ever had a deposit you can't quite get back for certain technicalities, and you're just trying to run out the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically yeah. I mean, you get it. It's basically
no, I get it.
Yeah. It's pretty much just like the New York Times, but worse. So, anyways.
And by worse, I believe my noble adventurer means that he would be nowhere without Tribbleby. Well, thanks, boss, for taking me here and lending me an ear. letting me be your tongue, and making sure everyone knows that you're pretty hung.
Oh, carrier pitching your back so quickly. Carrier pitching comes back, pull up a little note. I see there's a technicality written in there. Oh, very interesting.
And then
And I
what?
scribble a little bit more. I go, okay.
What are you writing, if you don't mind me asking?
I was
to sing
writing.
all of your taskings.
Well, remember your mother, Beatrice?
What about my mom? Yeah, what?
Oh, well, never mind. Anyways.
What, is my mom okay, or is there? And then there's a rumbling outside.
Ooh.
We'll get to that later, but for now, I must say it's time, I think, for Barnabas to be on his way. There's danger afoot, and people need saving. So how about when you get back, we get to some shaving?
Tribbleby, I'm going to
You
be
could
honest
use your
here. This
shave.
isn't exactly in the confines of the contract, but that was kind of a stretch.
No, it was, yeah. No, I know. I just saw your ass, and I was like, "That."
I'm gonna put up a review on Yelp if I don't see an improvement here soon. So, anyways,
So you go outside to see what all the commotion. Triple B is just disappointed to see the commotion, and you never thought you'd see this again.
son of a
dragon
bitch.
attacking the city with a few smaller.
I thought I vanquished the last dragon. Tribbleby, what was that poem what was that you said last week? That was inaccurate.
Sometimes I fluff to make you seem greater. I did not think you'd be fighting this dragon creator.
Tribbleby, we're gonna have to talk about compensation later.
Looks like he's creating dragons or something. I'm sorry. You just kind of got me nervous. You got in my head a bit about this, like, admin stuff.
It's no worries here. I've done this once. I've done this 1,000 times. Dragon,
you will not defeat me.
That's what you think. And I take Tribbleby and I throw him straight into the dragon's mouth.
I'm helping you, see, because
and the dragon goes chomp.
Oh, what did you throw? It's this incessant
my secret weapon.
Annoying, awful feeling. I'm so itchy.
The dragon has had so much he can't stand it anymore, and he keels over out of annoyance. And he spits up Tribbleby, just Tribbleby, it turns out you were worth a fair amount of money for that
another dragon for all. Using Tribbleby, I guess I'm a hero after all.
Well, Tribbleby, if you look at the fine print here, and I pull up a little contract. Wait, Tribbleby, you go first.
I would say there is no finer print than that which was laid. You, my friend, are seeing the last dragon slayed. And whilst I would say it was all of your doing, it wouldn't have happened if not for Tribbleby's shoeing.
Well, Tribbleby, the real fine print here says that if you intervene in the workings of the hero you follow, you have therefore voided the contract with a full refund of the deposit. So I will take 48,000 gold pieces.
Well,
at your soonest convenience.
Well, actually, no. I think there might be like a discrepancy there because you threw me. So, like, that's something we'll have to talk to again, sending it back. I would report that, but report everything that happened because I'm also responsible for sending a report, and I'll be sending that you threw me. So I didn't involve myself, that you involved me, and that puts the ball in my court, and I'd like to stay. So we'll get to that moment, and like we can bring it in and argue our case there, but it is definitely going to have to be a little bit of back and forth as to whether or not I will be staying with you. So we can certainly send our pigeons, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. We might be locked in litigation for a bit, which is not good because it's like my job to sing about you. So I mean, I guess if you don't want your money's worth.
Well, Triple B, yeah, this is all hypothetical, of course.
Well, hypothetically speaking, of course.
Look, financially speaking, it doesn't make any sense to separate our ties. So, for the meantime, let's just stay friends with kind of benefits, where the benefits is I get the songs and you get,
Right. I don't want to like violate my contract though.
Well, about that contract,
Well, I know. Okay, I understand like what you're saying here. Okay, so what we'll do is
Triple B, how would you like to be my permanent bard for the next 5 weeks?
That sounds incredible. I'm wanting to get into permanent work. I've been doing this as like a temp thing on the side, but I'm really looking for something to stick, and that just sounds perfect.
Well, Triple B, you're hired permanently for the next 5 weeks.
Thank you so much. Fantastic.
With no extra cost.
Hey, honestly, I'm
Barnabas
just looking
Clementine for the win.
Barnabas Clementine, come on, come one, come all. On your knees, you all must fall. So, a couple weeks go by, we enjoy ourselves. And then we, on our merry way, come across an abandoned village. Oh my, Barnabas, what has happened here? It seems that this village's fate is so unclear.
Well, Triple B, to be honest, it's been a couple weeks since we last talked about our terms and conditions. I brought you to this village for one final hurrah kind of thing. Just before we renew our contracts, of course, but...
Oh, I'm excited to sign. I am as gleeful as day. And I must say that we could sign it today.
Well, I
do have the paperwork with me.
That is a very good thing. I think we should just continue to go forward, and perhaps if everything goes well, if I could sign the paperwork for, let's say, 20 gold pieces per session. And that's a bargain.
Right, but my going rate is like 40.
Yeah, so that's like a bargain.
Half of my going. Well, how is that? It's a steal for you.
Yeah, it's a steal. So let's just press forward. We'll see what happens. Oh,
we can talk about it.
We'll talk about it later.
Let's find somewhere to. It's getting late. Can we? It's late in the hour, and we've come to some shacks. Let's find an old bed to rest our weary asses. You kind of threw me off my game there, man. Like,
Triple B. I don't want to be that guy, but your job's kind of on the line here. And you're not. Listen, if you don't want the Yelp reviews on Yelp, just do your job. So we walk in, we find a nice little cozy bed, and we rest and stretch out our backs. Triple B, be my footrest.
The wonderful adventurer must rest his feet, and would like, with no other resources, uses meat.
Triple B, tell me, how many ounces are in a barrel?
The glorious Clementine asks me about a barrel, and I look at him and say 43 is
Yeah, that sounds about right. Triple B,
Play
Lemonade by Beyonce.
um, is that the one that goes?
Triple B,
I'm a savage.
what's the weather for the next few days?
The weather, my lord, is a bit cold
Triple B,
and damp.
is there anything
but
you
I
can
must.
do?
Is there? I can dance.
Triple
I'm,
B,
on my
stop.
hands and knees. I'm like shuffling.
Triple B, stop.
Okay. Yes, my liege. Whatever you request, I am. I'm at your will. Your whims and behests. Oh man, come on, Triple B. You are.
Come on, Triple B.
Really,
you can do more than this.
And then there's a glow outside of the shack we're staying in. Oh, what is that? Clementine,
Triple B, stop bringing. What is it this time?
If you look out the window, you'll see some odd motions.
Oh, that is some odd motion.
And we step outside to see.
I should go investigate.
An evil wizard awaiting us.
Oh, I've worked with wizards before. Triple B, make sure to get my good angle when you're writing the story.
Of course, and Barnabas stood against the evil wizard there with his staff and his flames and his hidden hair. I wonder to myself, is he bald perhaps? And that's why he is always wearing those caps?
Triple B, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder than that.
Okay. His robes were menacing and dark and fierce, and Barnabas stood triumphant, staring at his peers. He was ready to go, and he drew his sword, and the wizard spoke softly with the might of a roar.
And
that was a little better. But I've
Yeah.
heard of you before.
You've heard of Barnabas Clementine. I'm not surprised. And I take my sword and I swipe it across.
And he vanishes for a moment like a shadow. And he reappears a bit further, like 2.5 barrels worth further away.
Ah, if you're one of those Russian wizards. And I swing my sword.
And he dodges it and throws fire at you.
Oh. And I take my sword and I cut the fire in half.
No
Just
flame can extinguish the heat inside Barnabas, and the cold steel he swings in his father. Yes.
And I take Triple B.
Damn it,
Triple B, get your shit together. And I shake him really hard. You gotta narrate what I'm gonna do next.
The back of Triple B starts on fire. Oh no!
Triple B, that's right. And I take Triple B and I swing him around my head like a rag doll and I yeet him towards the wizard as a fireball attack.
And you nail the wizard. And Triple B and the wizard he's very dry. He doesn't moisturize very much. So he just is quickly turning to ash. Just
Wizard, you should have thought about that before you fucked with Barnabas Clementine.
And then Triple B runs and I jump into a barrel of water.
Triple B, I'm gonna need
Barnabas reigns victorious again with
Triple
B's help. The wizard is slain. Oh, that hurt a lot. Barnabas, that hurt a lot.
Look, I know I don't say this very often, but about our contract here.
Actually, I'm going to need to go to a local medical facility about the
Oh,
burns on my
don't
back.
worry. You'll just slap a bandage on it, and I put a bandage just right there on your
Oh,
back.
oh.
You'll feel better in 5 to 7 business days.
So we come across the next city. They've heard of our exploits and triumphs, and they are celebrating for
Oh.
Barnabas Clementine. A parade in the streets, and everybody is cheering from windows.
Barnabas, that is me. That is I. Barnabas Clementine.
Oh,
Tribbleby,
oh.
I need you to announce a little bit louder, please.
Okay, sorry, the bandage on my back is really hurt. All gather near for the mighty Barnabas Clementine. He's doing all right. I'm not doing that fine.
Tribbleby, I need you to please just stick with it, okay?
We've slain the wolves, dragons, and wizards in Thrain.
Most certainly I have.
And I've
Aren't I
used my
glorious,
body to win once again. Oh God. Oh my God.
Tribbleby, please. I need you to get your act together, or else I'm gonna have to talk about our contract later.
Of course. He promised me employment at a lower rate. But to be his bard is the noblest fate.
Oh, why you're
I'm
so
really
kind, Tribbleby.
I'm really killing everyone's vibe. They're just like sad watching me.
Everyone is just very sad. Oh, look at me, look at me, look at how great. Look at Tribbleby, for he can barely skate. And everyone starts laughing, and I go, you know,
he sucks.
Oh, how
no.
great. Yes, Tribbleby does suck. Tribbleby does suck.
And then a carrier pigeon flies out to you with a little note.
And I look at it.
Oh. What is it? What does it say, glorious adventurer, sire, and will it fulfill our every desire?
Well, Tribbleby, you know what it says?
I love nothing more than to hear what is written. I'm waiting to be so effortlessly smitten.
Well, it is the official contract from your administrators to be my official bard for, drumroll please,
just a weak drum roll.
Another 5 weeks at 20 gold piece. I got that half price discount because of my satisfaction review.
Oh,
thank you very much, carrier pigeon. I'll take. You can take it from here.
That sucks for me.
Oh,
and
it certainly does.
And see.
So I just made Tribbleby's job so horrible that I got a discount.
That's all.
That's depressing. That's the whole story. Is just
the whole
me
story
being
is
the
just
worst
you.
boss ever.
And it was good. It was good to see and have.
I was expecting Tribbleby to have like a freak out moment. My goal was to get you to be like, I quit, and then I get my deposit back.
I thought about it at one point, but I was like, I want to make it like just like I tried to be like whimsical and everything, and then whenever you brought it up, I was just like, well, no, it's like really hard.
It's really complicated.
It's really
buddy.
complicated. And you have to contact this person and like,
yeah,
trying to keep
it's a
employed.
whole disaster. And that's how it is when you're trying to unsubscribe from things.
It really is. Yeah, there was, I don't remember what it was. I just remember one time to unsubscribe from something, I had to send them an email, and then they sent me a confirmation email. But like, it wasn't through their website. Like, it was like, I had to Google how to unsubscribe from this thing.
Yeah,
it was
it's
like,
horrible.
you have to contact their support.
That is horrible. Yeah.
That's the worst.
So what was your favorite part of the story?
I loved how much you just were like Triple B, and then
Please stop.
just started to abuse me.
That's so horrible.
That's really
Triple B, I think, would be really sweet IRL.
yeah, probably.
Well,
He's a bit obnoxious,
well, you know what
especially
it
in the
is?
beginning. But
He's a bit corporate. That's the problem.
he's a bit
He's
corporate.
a bit
It
corporate.
really, yeah.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
yeah, I mean, he was sassy in the beginning, but you really like just beat
The shit out of him.
the
Yeah.
oomph out of him. Yeah, and any fire that he had and any passion and anything, and
He was
you just
burnt
beat
out.
it out of him.
He
Yeah.
was burnt out.
So impressive. Good on you.
Yeah. No,
Right
thank you
on.
very much. I'm really good at burning other people out, so that's pretty awesome. So.
What was your favorite part of this
My favorite
story?
part was using Triple B as a weapon, just yeeting.
That
Pretty
was
good, pretty quality.
It was very inventive.
Oh, 100%, 100%. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, I don't know.
I just loved your various ways of trying to get rid of me.
Just
With
really
at first just being like, I don't really need you. Like, I think we should be good. I think, you've done a lot. We can part
Yeah.
ways. To literally trying to kill me.
Exactly.
And me not dying.
Yeah.
Ever.
Mhm.
Must have just been
So-
a bummer.
Yeah, total bummer summer for Triple B. So
Absolutely.
this would be a fun recurring character to come back at some point. I like Triple B.
Triple B was a fun
Triple
one.
B is pretty fun.
The
You did
rhymes
very well
got to
rhyming
be-
stuff.
It was not easy.
No.
A lot of the rhymes were very easy, like one syllable,
Yep.
commonly rhymed words.
Yeah.
but it was, that was not the easiest task, but it was a good
Mhm.
time.
Exactly. So
It was good
pretty
character
epic.
progression for Triple B to like get thrown off his game because you keep talking about firing him. And then I was like, oh, there's an out for me to like, or there's like an excuse for me to start getting shittier at rhyming and like not good
Just
at it.
not caring anymore.
Just
That's
being
what
like,
happens with
I don't-
assistants. Yeah.
Yeah, just like I'm trying, but now I'm shaking. I'm off my game. Yeah, it was a good time.
Golly.
And what about
That's
you,
pretty
listener?
What
You
was your favorite part of the story?
ungrateful, Awful,
Tell us
abusive,
in the
honestly.
comments below. Or make sure to tell us by emailing us at michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. Once again, that's michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. And that's pretty much it. Make sure to check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and iHeartRadio and wherever else you find your podcasts because we love to have fun. Michael, anything else you want to kind
Absolutely,
of
we
tell the
do.
listener here? Our beautiful listener.
just our listener, the one.
Singular listeners.
Just keep on keeping on. Keep on with M&A's Excellent Adventures. Contact us if you have questions, comments,
Or if you
concerns.
have a premise you want
If
to
you have
throw
a
our way,
premise, if you want to guest on the show, if you want us to guest on your show,
that would be cool.
that would be so cool.
Exactly.
Other than that, yeah, reach out to us on social media and just don't suck.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
pretty much it.
it's
So
super shitty
stay
to
cool
suck.
and stay in school, and maybe you might graduate one day.
Or
Like
drop
me,
out, and then you'll be in the same situation.
as Michael.
That's me.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening. And bye-bye.
Kisses.